comes in for Zion Williamson. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Jones. Then for the Mavericks, Primetime's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. On the court for the Mavericks, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Primetime is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Ingram outside. And Hayes kicks to Nance. Down low. Here's Ingram. Great D that time from Primetime. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build. From his time in college until now, he's becoming a household name.
Ingram finds Valanciunas. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fires it up. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least, just giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Murphy's checked in, and Devontae Graham subbed in for Ingram. And then for Dallas, JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Bertanis comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Luka Doncic. Here's Alvarado. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Alvarado. Dinwiddie covering. They could use a bucket. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pelicans trail by 7. Now Graham. No points in the game yet for him. Nance outside. Here's Alvarado. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks.
22.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
On the floor for Dallas, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Maxi Kleber is out there with Primetime, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Ingram kicks to Jones. Murphy on top. Good on the bucket. Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic outside. Pass to Green. Here's Primetime. 33 points last game. Right wing. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Green. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Jones. Here's Valanciunas. back to Jones. Pass to Ingram. Over Hardaway. And it's Ingram missing. Mavericks leading by 8. And the pass to Primetime from deep. Another 3 for Dallas. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Passes to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. Hits it from three-point range.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum's one of the best in the league at it.
2 minutes.
Pass to Valanciunas. Williamson right side. The shot misses. Great tee that time from Primetime. Mavericks leading by 11. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And like so many stars from afar, Maxi Kleber won his share of awards back home.
Yeah, found a lot of success playing in Germany. NBA scouts watch foreign leagues very closely to find guys just like Maxi.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Herbert Jones.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
Dallas making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Primetime's shot is good.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Ingram right side. Wide open shot is on the money. Ingram's got 6 points.
Ingram knocking down the long two. He's extremely effective from there.
Here's Wood. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's McCollum. Primetime grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 13. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
And here's McCollum. 4 seconds left. Great tee that time from Primetime.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And so it's the depth.
Your Pelicans, 26. The Mavericks, 42.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams.
Substitution
going with a whole new group out there. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
He's out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Alvarado in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. Dinwiddie covering. Graham in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Hayes. He gets that one. Hayes has got his first basket of the night.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Bertens. Here's prime time, covered by Nance. They kick it out to Green. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's Dallas with another.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Now the pass to Graham. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Murphy passes to Alvarado. Passes it to Graham. Over Bertans. And it's Graham missing. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. A different look for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Green. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Jones in the post. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the wing on the left. It could go. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists.
Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
They don't leave home to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, how reek it. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stressed about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Riding around and her Tesla, hanging both of my legs out it. Like
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Well, y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
When I saw what happened to you on draft night, I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff, but the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent, it's not how many years you went to school, it's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir. You got to produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes, sir.
You'll get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
Imagine of myself being in the game before I was in the NBA, so I always played career mode. And now I finally got to the point where I'm actually in the game and I'm still playing career mode. Like I said, just give me a call. Any advice you need, I'm right here.
What move do they have to get in there perfectly correct?
I say just make mid-range shots, a little soft fade away.
Well, both of these teams are still fresh here in the early season, RJ. Is it easier to play hard towards the start of the year?
Well, yes.
A group substitution here for Brooklyn. Morris, he's checked in for Sharp. T.J. Warren comes in for O'Neal. Thomas, he's checked in for Durant. And Harris is subbed in for Curry. On the court right now for Dallas. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's prime time in at the 4. Doncic passes to McGee. Over Morris. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Doncic.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Harris outside. Got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to primetime. Let's go with a 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Dinwiddie outside. There's 53 seconds left in the first. Here's primetime. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 5 points in the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Harris against McGee. Pass to Morris. Over Dinwiddie. Morris can't hit.
Normally he drains that.
Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's primetime. Back to Bullock. Over to the wing. Here's primetime. And it's Dallas scoring again.
From Reggie Bullock.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. 4 seconds left. Yep, count it.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Christian Wood has been leading the charge for Dallas. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
24.
Bang.
your next youth team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then there's Josh Green. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's prime time in at power forward. And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Harris outside. Pass to O'Neal. Lets the three fly. The shot no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. RJ, not too many teams are more willing to make bold front office moves than the Nets.
And we've seen it for a while. You had the Durant acquisition. And Simmons trade. Brooklyn is never afraid to go all in to make a run for a championship.
Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Harris. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. To the inside, prime time. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4. Hey, you look at the numbers that MP has been putting up. It's hard to believe that fans still would have preferred Shep Owens in the draft.
I know. I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to their opinion, but MP has shown he's at least worth the 18th pick. Fans can't ignore the numbers he's putting up forever.
Outside Hardaway, fires from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
On the wing, Durant. Green covering. 5 to shoot. Green against Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And that one's good. Green.
I just love the ball.
And the Nets call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Simmons has checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Durant. O'Neal on the wing. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Doncic, good.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
O'Neal on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, no good! Unable to win this run.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Timeout called. Brooklyn defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Brooklyn making some changes. Morris, he's checked in for Sharp. TJ Warren comes in for O'Neal. And Harris is subbed in for Curry. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
It's Warren on the wing. Outside Durant. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this one. Morris can't hit.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Top of the key. Offensive rebound. Powell. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. A dominating first half of play. And so far...
Your next 20 seconds. The Mavericks, 44.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the... He's checked in for Kevin Durant. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Simmons and Curry are in the backcourt. Royce O'Neal is out there with Sharp, and it's Thomas in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Simmons. Here's Thomas. Green covering. Thomas misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Primetime. From deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. 12 points for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Some changes for Brooklyn. TJ Warren, he's checked in for Sharp. And Harris is subbed in for Curry. Outside, Green. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Warren. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
So the Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Harris misses. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Primetime. Back to Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Green's got his second bucket on the night. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Simmons against Dinwiddie from close range. And it's rejected. Here's Bullock. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Primetime. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Simmons. Driving to the basket. Pass to O'Neal. And there's the slam. dunk to finish it off.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Here's Bullock. Here's Primetime. And the Mavericks, another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Green against Warren. Pass to Harris. Over to the left wing. Left side, Simmons. No one near him. Mavericks with a rebound.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Nails it from three. 24 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And so it's Dallas with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Heading to backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then there's Christian Wood. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's prime time in at the 4. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Primetime. Launches it. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his third assist of the night.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Thomas. Watanabe on the wing. Stripped away. Here's Primetime. Lays it up and banks it in.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Edwards. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Watanabe on the wing. To halt the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Here's Primetime. From deep. Edwards pulls it in. Watanabe on the wing. The three is up. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Primetime. Down low. McGee passes to Powell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to... And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.